Everyone, welcome to your weekly forecast, guys. I'm actually going to do just the week's energy for this week, September 7th. I've been sitting a lot. I don't know about you guys, but this energy really has me just thinking and rethinking, approaches in life and how you want to express and do things. So if a lot of you guys are feeling that with this energy, kind of an assessment and objective reevaluation of the directions in your life, I think this is really good to inspire creativity and new directions and approaches. So flow with it, guys. Really, I'm always inspired to use the energy in a really positive way. I know there's certain aspects energetically, planetary alignments, and of course are going to create issues. That's just life. But I think there's a way we can use it, like pain. You can even use that to change things, to grow. And I'm not a all love and light person, but I think this energy is really great to reestablish new, boundaries or pave new ways and just recreate yourself. It's never too late, guys. It's never too late to kind of do a little swerve. All right. Enough of my speech. This is just a forecast for this week of September 7th, guys. So take the energy. This is going to be the general energy, what this week is going to hold, kind of give you an idea of what's to come. And I like that. It's not to be too excited or be too fearful, but how can I best use this? So, okay, let's get started. And for this week, September 7th, let's see what we got going. I think this is perfect. Just like what I was talking about. Okay, we're going to expand on this a little bit. But we have the Epiphany card, the Seven of Wands, the Divine Guidance, Page of Cups, Three of Wands, Six of Wands, the Star, the Eight of Wands. Guys, we start out with the Epiphany card, which is the card of the spiritual teacher. And I think I know we say the word light workers and things like that, and it become kind of like a umbrella term here, but the Epiphany card is about growth. It's not just about the experiences. It's not just about cognitively understanding the lessons that we're going through. It's about embodying, being that light, leading the way. It's one thing to recognize like, oh, I'm doing that cycle again, or oh my goodness, that was a hard lesson. It's another thing to grow spiritually, because when you embody a lesson, you change. You are never the same again. And you embody it and how you think and how you move and how you act. It's called wisdom, and we have it with the Seven of Wands. You might find this week, guys, that you are standing up, that you're being a little bit more forthright in regards to who you are, what you're doing, where you're going, your legacy, what you're standing up for. We've all gone through so much this year, right? And I know Mars is going retrograde, so they always say it's not the best time for action, but the Seven of Wands is not action against. It's standing the ground that you're on, and it's coming from this space of wisdom, like, I'm not doing that again. Someone might come into your life. Let's use romance as an example. And you're like, oh no, I've seen these signs. Nope, not doing it, not even going to entertain it. Or maybe you're finally working on your self-worth or who you are and where you're going, and you might get people who push back or who usually put you down, and this time you're saying, I'm not going to put up with it. I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to claim that personal power and say, enough. I've been through enough. We've all been through enough. I am moving forward whether you like it or not. So either join the bandwagon or get out of the way. We have the Divine Guidance card right after that. I love this, guys, because you guys are not just, it's okay to go to people for guidance and help, and hey, I do it for a living. I love it. But at some point, we have to be that for ourselves. With that Divine Guidance card and the Epiphany card, this is not just spiritual growth. It's searching for meaning in your life, searching for the meaning and the purpose of your life. And I get this question all the time, Angelique, what's my purpose? But please understand that your purpose and your career, they're not always the same thing. You can absolutely live your purpose, and it has nothing to do with your 9-to-5 job. But the Divine Guidance card is about finding meaning in everything that you're doing. If you recognize that there's patterns and you're making changes and you're standing up and you're embodying the wisdom of all those experiences so that you don't go through it again and you can have an elevated experience in life. The Divine Guidance card is about new approaches, alternative approaches to your life. And when you have that too, don't be surprised if you attract a teacher, if you attract a mentor, a spiritual guide in some way, because that's what the Divine Guidance card is. It's a third party who's objective. Sometimes we're always looking for that someone to guide us and to lead us. Well, this might be your lucky week because you're in this new energetic space. What does it say? When you're ready, the teacher will appear. or something like that. This is very much like this week. And then we have the Page of Cups, which is a new emotional situation, a new person entering your life. And I feel, guys, because when we know it cognitively, we don't attract different. When we embody it, we attract different. And why is that? Because the electromagnetic field of the heart is like 5,000 times greater than the electric field of the mind. This is what attracts how we feel it. So when we embody that energy, that's when we attract our soul tribe, our soul mates, teachers, friends. That's when it all starts to change around. And this week, a new person is entering your life who really understands you, gets you, is going to walk with you a ways. Now, Page of Cups is a soulmate energy. Can it be romantic? Yes, but honestly, in this regard, I feel like it's somebody who's a kindred spirit, a friend, someone who's here to guide, walk with you, as well as teach you. And I think this is wonderful, or at least give you different approaches. You're ready. We have the Three of Wands. This might be something too that you've been asking for, guys. When you have that Three of Wands, it is about prosperity and it is about all your abundance coming in, but it's your manifestations coming to fruition, right? So you might have been, I'm doing all this work. What now? Where's the manifestation? Where's my freaking break? You know? Well, here it is. And all the universe is asking of you, because you're already embodying it, is to make space. If you're like, I want to buy that house, well, what would you start doing? You start cleaning out your apartment and get rid of crap, right? As if you're moving. Or if you're like, forget it, I'm going to backpack around the world, what would you learn? You probably learn how to downsize and make space. You guys get what I'm understanding, right? Planning and preparing space for all these new things is going to make sure and ensure that things don't just turn out well. They're going to turn out far better than expected. We have the Six of Wands, guys. This is awards, congratulations, next projects. I love the Six of Wands because it's saying you've done a good job. Now on to the next. You're ready for this new vista, this new adventure, this new road that you've created as a result of embodying these lessons. Is anybody else feeling this in the energy field? I'm feeling this so strongly. Does anybody else want to curl up and just like research or create something in some way? You're being recognized, guys. When you have the Six of Wands, you're being recognized by your peers for your hard work, for your wisdom, for your intellect, for all that you are doing. And I feel in so many ways, because of these cards, this is not just your peers, this is the universe. Like, congratulations, babe. You've done it. You've gone through it. You did the hard work. You've walked the hard road. Now you're ready on to this next phase of your life. Then we have the Star. My favorite card. It's a dream come true. And people think, oh, the Star, it's amazing. But you know what? The Star doesn't come out of luck. The Star is the end of difficult situations. It's the end of them. We didn't just like, oh, everything's fantastic and now it's more fantastic. You've done it, guys. You've done the work. And now, so if you find yourself introspective, if you find yourself changing things, like maybe you're trying to be an accountant and now you're going to be an artist. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you feel that there is, you might want to question why. What kind of programming is there that's causing you to think that? But this is about believing in yourself and the beauty of life unfolding before you. Then at the very end, we have the Eight of Wands, which is quick. I think the beginning of the week, you're going to start seeing this evolution of change and approach and this new energy and things beginning to unfold. And boom, when you have the Eight of Wands, you set off. You know, it's kind of like when you pack your horse, like in those movies, and oh, okay, you're packing it up and you jump on and you set off into the sunset. It's really important conversations, things moving quickly at the end of the week. And I think this is wonderful because it's kind of like you created this a beautiful new opening, this new opportunity in some way. And now the universe is going to take off like a shot. I'm going to get some clarity on this Eight of Wands before I close it up here. The King of Wands. Guys, this is about your vision. This bigger vision that you have for your life is going to take off this week. And I think that's why it's so necessary that we've really been thinking and processing and embodying and walking the wisdom and the lesson. Because when you have the King of Wands, I love him because while he's very generous and he thinks about other people, because he doesn't just think about himself, he thinks about this is my bigger vision and how can it benefit others? This legacy you want to leave. Maybe you want to live a more sustainable life, and so you're going to build your own tiny home, or maybe you want to teach sustainable agriculture, or maybe you want to, whatever this beautiful vision is, it's going to take off at the end of the week in a way that you might meet this person that sells land for that. You might meet that vendor that's going to help you create this awesome healing business with like herbs and stuff. Whatever this is, guys, it's about your drive and your vision that's going to lead to success. Don't worry. When you have the King of Wands, please, please, please do not get caught up on the minutia. Do not get caught up on the details. That's like writing a book and editing as you go. It doesn't work. You got to just run it out, and the details, they're going to work themselves out, mostly because the details are going to be handled by others. So why worry about it, right? When you drop your clothes off at the dry cleaners, you don't go through, well, what are they going to do? How are they going to hang it up? How are they going to steam it? You don't worry about it. You just drop it off and you pick it up, and that's how it is. So the universe is going to start bringing in these people and these opportunities and these openings for you to just walk on through. This is a beautiful week, guys. I'm so excited. This is going to be so different for everybody, but please embody that vision, embody lessons, walk forward in faith, guys. The universe is going to open up doors just because you're kind of embodying that energy, and you attract where you vibrate at, not what you think, what you feel, and what you're kind of dominantly focused on. I wish everybody good luck and blessings this week. If you're interested in a more in-depth tarot session, a healing session, a soul reading, all my links are down below, guys. Otherwise, I will see you next week for next week's readings.